A secret meeting about you ended in tears. My beloved child, don't skip this moment. Stay till the end because what I'm about to reveal will leave you speechless. A group of people gathered yesterday in a quiet corner of the city, away from cameras, away from light, and every word they spoke was about you. They didn't meet by accident. Every face in that room had one thing in common: your name. Someone couldn't hold it together when your truth came out. By the end, tears were falling, voices were shaking, and the secret they tried to bury for months finally broke through the silence. Stay till the end. What you're about to hear will explain the strange energy you've felt lately. Those random chills. That feeling someone's talking behind closed doors. They were. And that meeting was never supposed to reach your ears. Don't skip. One person at that table defended you. They spoke with trembling hands, saying, "You don't know how much this person has already suffered." The moment they said your name, another person looked away. Unable to meet anyone's eyes. Guilt was heavy in the room. Something huge is waiting for you because what broke them wasn't anger. It was truth. A truth that's been hidden under smiles, under fake messages, under a plan that wasn't meant for you to find out. But destiny always listens. It made one person cry so hard they couldn't finish their sentence. The tears that fell weren't just sorrow. They were confession. They were the moment mask started to slip and someone whispered the line that changed everything. They never deserved what we did to them. The whole room froze. Now listen closely, my beloved child. That's when your name echoed again, softer this time, as if wrapped in regret. They weren't plotting anymore. They were remembering. Remembering every word, every lie, every chance they had to tell you the truth and didn't stay till the end. Because the person who walked out first, the one who slammed the door and refused to look back, wasn't angry at them. They were angry at themselves. They knew you once trusted them completely. And now, after last night, they realized they may never get that chance again. Something big is shifting now. The truth that was whispered in that room has already started to ripple through your timeline. People who once acted distant will soon reach out with apologies they never thought they'd give. The same ones who doubted you will start defending you without knowing why. Don't skip. What ended in tears last night will begin in revelation today. The meeting that was meant to stay hidden has now set you free. And the one who cried the hardest. They're already trying to find a way to reach you before it's too late. Listen carefully. Stay with me till the end. Okay. What happened next will make your heart race. Because the person who cried in that secret meeting didn't just leave the room. They carried your name in their hands like it was the last piece of truth left in the world. Don't scroll. This part is where everything changes. When they stepped outside, the night was cold, but the guilt was burning. They tried to call someone. Your name appeared on the screen, but their courage failed. The tears on their face weren't from sadness alone. They were from realization. Realization that what was done in silence has finally reached heaven's ears. Stay with me till the end. The one who started that meeting thought they could manipulate the story, twist every memory and turn people against you. But something unexpected happened. Every lie they told started falling apart one by one. It was like truth itself entered the room and refused to be ignored. Don't skip. Even those who once believed the rumors started asking questions. Their faces changed. Their tone softened because deep down they knew you were never the villain. You were the one holding everything together while they tore it apart. Now listen, my beloved child. The person who once betrayed you can't sleep anymore. They keep seeing your face, hearing your name, feeling your absence. They realized too late that their silence caused more damage than their words. That's why last night ended with shaking hands and broken voices. Stay with me till the end, okay? Because this story isn't ending in pain. It's transforming. What was meant to destroy you is turning into proof of your strength. The meeting that once planned against you has now exposed every mask around you. Don't scroll. The person who left crying, they're about to contact you. They'll try to explain everything, but their words will tremble. You won't need to say much. Your silence will speak louder. They'll finally see that what they lost wasn't attention. It was grace. Something huge is coming. Something that will balance every unfair thing done to you. People are whispering your name again, but this time it's different. This time it's filled with respect. The truth that made them cry will soon make you rise. Stay till the end. The meeting may have ended in tears. But what's beginning now is redemption. Your light has already started shining through every corner they once tried to darken. The same room that spoke against you will soon speak your praise. Stay with me till the end, okay? Because this part will leave you breathless. The person who walked away from that secret meeting didn't go home. They went straight to a quiet place, sat under a dim streetlight, and whispered your name like a prayer. Don't scroll. Every word that follows carries the weight of everything they never told you. They replayed every memory. Your kindness, your silence, your trust, and realized they had been standing on the wrong side of truth all along. The guilt inside them was louder than any argument in that room. It was no longer a secret meeting. It had turned into a night of awakening. Stay with me till the end. Because the one who once doubted you now knows what they lost. They told the others, you don't understand. They never wanted revenge. They just wanted peace, and for a moment, the room went silent again. Even the loudest critics lowered their eyes. The truth had pierced through every mask. Don't skip. The next morning, someone tried to delete the evidence of that meeting. Messages were erased. Calls were hidden, but the universe doesn't forget. Every tear that fell that night recorded its own message, and now it's reaching you. Listen, my beloved child. The energy around you has shifted. You may have felt it. That sudden calm, in your heart, that strange stillness after chaos. That's not coincidence. That's the moment when heaven decided to return your peace. Stay till the end. Okay? Because the person who left crying is not just feeling regret. They are planning something. They want to meet you face to face to admit what really happened in that room. They want to return what was taken not in words but in truth. Don't scroll. The silence you gave them has become their biggest mirror. Every time they see your name, they feel the sting of what they tried to cover up. The truth is haunting them and it's turning into transformation. And here's the twist. The very people who spoke against you will soon speak for you. They've realized that lies don't survive long in the presence of genuine hearts. What ended in tears is now beginning in realization. Stay with me till the end. Because this chapter isn't about revenge. It's about revelation. What was hidden has been revealed. What was buried has started to rise, and before this week ends, the truth about that secret meeting will reach your doorstep. Not through gossip, but through destiny itself. Stay with me till the end, okay? Because this is where everything turns. After that secret meeting, one person couldn't keep the truth inside anymore. They left in the middle of the night, drove for hours, and stopped only when they realized there was no escaping what their heart was trying to tell them. Your name was echoing louder than their guilt. Don't scroll, something big is unfolding behind the scenes. While you were sleeping, messages were sent, calls were made, and certain people are panicking because the truth they tried to bury is rising like dawn. One of them even said, if this gets out, everything changes. And that's exactly what's about to happen. Stay till the end. Because that meeting was never meant to stay secret forever. The one who started it wanted to manipulate the story, but instead they ended up exposing their own intentions. What was supposed to break your image is now breaking their lies apart. Don't skip. The energy has shifted completely. You can feel it. Random memories are surfacing. Faces you haven't thought about in months suddenly appear in your dreams. That's the universe replaying the truth in reverse, showing you who was real and who was rehearsed. Listen, my beloved child, the person who cried that night hasn't been the same since. They've been quieter, softer, more reflective. Every place they go reminds them of what they destroyed and who they lost. They never imagined that the one they spoke against would rise this gracefully. Stay with me till the end. Okay? Because something is coming. Not revenge, but justice. The truth is aligning every detail in your favor. You don't have to prove anything. Life is already proving it for you. People are beginning to see who you truly are without you saying a single word. Don't scroll. That meeting was meant to erase your name, but instead it has written your name in light. Every tear that fell in that room is now turning into your blessing. The one who betrayed you is learning what it feels like to lose something pure, something irreplaceable. And here's the most powerful part. The person who defended you quietly that night, the one whose voice trembled while speaking your truth, is finally ready to step forward. They're not afraid anymore. They've realized that standing for you was the only honest thing that happened in that entire meeting. Stay till the end, because the tables have turned. My child. What began in secrecy is ending in spotlight. Every eye that once doubted you will soon look at you with awe. The tears that ended that meeting were the beginning of your rise. The truth is yours now, and no one can hide it anymore. Stay with me till the end. Okay, because this is the most powerful part yet. The morning after that secret meeting, something unexpected happened. A message was sent out to every person who attended, and it said only 3 words. It's happening now, don't scroll because what happened next will shake you. That message wasn't just a warning. It was the beginning of truth unfolding. One by one, the lies that were told about you started collapsing. People who once stayed silent are now speaking up, sharing what really went down in that room. The story they tried to hide is finally coming into the light. Stay till the end because the one who cried the hardest that night has found the courage to confess. They've realized the weight of their silence, the pain it caused, and they can't live with it anymore. Their tears became their confession, and their confession has become your justice. Don't skip. The energy around you right now is different, calmer, stronger, brighter. That's because the truth has already been released into the world. You may not see it yet, but behind the scenes, people are rewriting the story with your name in honor. Not in shame. Listen, my beloved child, the universe never forgets what's pure. Every time someone tried to cover your light, it only made it shine brighter. What was meant to humiliate you has turned into your protection. The tears that ended that meeting were not weakness. They were awakening. Stay with me till the end. Okay? Because the person who once plotted against you has lost their power. Their words no longer carry weight. Their influence is fading. The same people they manipulated are walking away one by one, realizing that the real one, the genuine heart, was you, all along. Don't scroll. You're being watched, yes, but this time it's not out of envy or gossip. It's out of admiration. People can feel that something divine surrounds you. That secret meeting was never the end of your story. It was the beginning of your revelation. And now the twist. The person who once stayed silent for fear of losing everything has decided to speak your truth publicly. They don't care about consequences anymore. They said, if I have to lose everything, to make this right, so be it. That's how powerful your truth has become. Stay till the end because soon you'll see people returning not with excuses but with apologies. The world that once turned away is now turning back to face what it overlooked. Your strength, your grace, your truth. What ended in tears has now turned into triumph. And the story, my child, is far from over. It's only just beginning. Stay with me till the end, okay? Because this is where everything takes a turn no one saw coming. The person who confessed after that meeting thought it would end there. But destiny had other plans. Don't scroll because what happens next will give you chills in the calmest way possible. After they revealed the truth, silence filled the room again. No one dared to speak. It wasn't just guilt anymore. It was realization. Every person who once pointed a finger at you suddenly saw themselves reflected in their own actions. The truth had flipped the mirror. Stay till the end. Because when they tried to rebuild the story, it was already too late. People outside the room had begun to sense what was happening. The whispers had turned into waves. And before anyone could stop it, your name, the one they tried to hide, became the center of every conversation. Don't skip. The person who once spoke against you now can't stop defending you. They've become your voice in places you'll never walk. They carry guilt, yes, but they also carry something else. Purpose. The kind that grows only after realizing the cost of betrayal. Listen, my beloved child. You were never meant to know every detail of that meeting, but fate wanted you to, because hearing it now gives you back something you lost. Your peace. Those tears that night weren't just regrets. They were your silent victory. Stay with me till the end, okay? Because those same people are starting to see signs everywhere. Numbers repeating, dreams returning, faces appearing that remind them of what they lost. That's not coincidence. That's karma echoing softly, balancing every word spoken against you. Don't scroll. The person who started the lies is now facing the same isolation they once gave you. The phone calls have stopped. The messages have faded. And the same silence they created for you now surrounds them. The universe doesn't forget. It just waits. And here's the most powerful part. Your peace has started unsettling the ones who wronged you. Your calm energy is louder than their excuses. The one who cried that night. They're about to walk back into your story, not as an enemy, but as someone seeking forgiveness they never thought you'd give. Stay till the end, because this isn't revenge. This is restoration. What ended in tears is now crowned in truth. The story they once whispered has become your testimony. And the world is finally seeing what heaven already knew. You were always the chosen one. Even when the room didn't clap. Stay with me till the end. Okay? Because this part will pull you deeper than ever before. The person who once sat in that meeting, silently watching everything unfold, has finally spoken, and their words are rewriting the entire story. Don't scroll. What they revealed will change how everyone sees you now. They said we were wrong. Completely wrong. The room froze. The weight of those words dropped heavier than any secret. Everyone who once nodded to lies suddenly looked down ashamed. It wasn't just a confession. It was an awakening. Stay till the end. Because that one sentence has started spreading like wildfire. People who weren't even in that meeting are now asking what really happened. The truth is moving faster than fear. And it's pointing in only one direction toward you. Don't skip. The person who tried to erase your name can feel their control slipping. They're watching everything they built out of lies crumble in silence. And the one who cried that night, they're the reason it's all coming to light. Listen, my beloved child. The energy that once worked against you has turned around completely. You may not see it, but the same universe that allowed that secret meeting is now using it to elevate you. You're being mentioned in rooms again, but this time with respect. Stay with me till the end, okay? Because something powerful is unfolding. Someone is preparing to meet you. Not to hurt you, not to argue, but to finally tell you what was said word for word. They've carried the truth for too long and it's burning inside them. Don't scroll. Every person who once doubted you is now questioning their own silence. That meeting once filled with pride is now haunted by guilt. The same eyes that once rolled at your name are now filled with regret. And here's the twist. The one who started the whole thing is breaking down. They thought they could control the story, but destiny had another plan. Their voice is trembling. Their steps are unsure because deep inside they know the person they tried to bury is already rising. Stay till the end because your story isn't about tears anymore. It's about triumph. What was once a secret meeting is now a divine reversal. The truth has chosen its side and it's yours. Every lie that ended that night in tears is now bowing before your grace. Stay with me till the end. Okay? Because this part will leave you stunned. The aftermath of that meeting is still unfolding. And now the truth is reaching places it was never meant to reach. Don't scroll because every second you stay, another piece of this hidden puzzle reveals itself. One person has finally broken all silence. They've decided to tell everything, not through whispers, but through proof. Screenshots, recordings, written notes from that night are surfacing slowly like messages carried by fate. And in every one of them, your name stands clean, untouched, radiant. Stay till the end. Because the same people who once doubted you are now asking for forgiveness in private. They're calling, messaging. Saying things like, I didn't know the truth. I just followed what I was told, but you know what's powerful? You don't even need to respond. Your silence is louder than their excuses. Don't skip. The person who cried the hardest that night has started to transform completely. They've cut ties with those who twisted the story. They're choosing honesty over comfort, truth over approval. For the first time, they're walking the same lonely but peaceful road you once walked. Listen, my beloved child. You may feel the energy shifting again, people appearing from the past, sudden, emotions resurfacing, dreams that seem too real to ignore. That's not random. That's the universe aligning you with closure. The truth isn't chasing you anymore. It's catching up to everyone else. Stay with me till the end. Okay? Because something remarkable is happening. Your reputation once questioned is now protected by forces bigger than gossip. Every lie told in that room has become dust. Every tear that fell has turned into a seed of elevation. Don't scroll. The person who started it all is facing the quiet consequence of their actions. Their circle is shrinking, their voice fading. The same crowd that once clapped for them is now walking away. That's the sound of justice. Not loud, but certain. And now the twist. Someone unexpected is about to come forward. A person who wasn't even part of that meeting but knew parts of the plan. They're ready to expose the whole truth publicly. The storm they feared has already passed and now they're standing up for you. Stay till the end, because this isn't just a story of what happened behind closed doors. It's the story of how truth always wins. What began as a secret meeting has become your divine announcement. And every tear that fell that night was simply the universe washing the lies away from your name forever. Stay with me till the end. Okay? Because this part will make your heart tremble in the best way. The circle that once gathered against you is falling apart one by one. Not through revenge, but through truth. Don't scroll because what's happening next is the biggest turning point of all. Last night, Someone who once denied everything finally spoke your name, not in guilt this time, but in admiration. They told the others, "We were blind, and they were the light." The room went quiet. No one dared to disagree. The same people who once mocked you now sit in silence, remembering every word they said. Stay till the end, because that confession is spreading. More and more people are beginning to see what was hidden. The story is changing shape. Your name, once whispered in lies, is now spoken with respect. The ones who tried to erase you are realizing they erased their own peace instead. Don't skip. The person who defended you that night is still standing strong. They're the reason your truth survived. They carried your name like a flame through the storm. And now their courage is being recognized, too. The light they kept burning is what brought this story full circle. Listen, my beloved child, you may have felt the strange calm lately. That quiet sense of balance returning. That's the sound of divine justice settling. The weight that once pressed against you has lifted, and those who caused it are now carrying what they gave. Stay with me till the end, okay? Because one of them, the one who started it all, is breaking completely. They can't run from the truth anymore. They've tried to hide behind smiles, but their eyes tell the story. Every lie they told has started echoing back. Don't scroll. This isn't about revenge. It's about revelation. People are now understanding the kind of strength it took for you to stay silent while the world spoke against you. That silence is now being seen as wisdom. The same stillness that they mocked has become your power. And now comes the moment they never expected. Someone inside that group has sent a message meant only for you. They said, you deserve to know everything. They're ready to tell you what was truly said in that room. The hidden details, the private plans, the emotional breakdowns. The truth is on its way to your hands. Stay till the end. Because the tears that ended that secret meeting were never the end. They were the prophecy of your eyes. Every lie has turned to dust, every whisper into applause. And the world is about to see what you were destined to be all along. Untouchable, chosen, and divinely restored. Stay with me till the end, okay? Because this part will give you goosebumps. The message that was meant only for you has finally reached the surface, and it's more powerful than anyone could have imagined. Don't scroll. Every line in that message was written with trembling hands and tear-stained words. They confessed that the entire meeting fell apart the moment your truth entered the conversation. The person who tried to control everything lost their voice mid-sentence. The air in the room grew heavy. Hearts started racing and someone whispered, "We've gone too far." From that point, nothing was the same again. Stay till the end. Because after that night, the people who once stood against you began avoiding each other. They can't even look one another in the eye. They're haunted by the same sentence that keeps replaying in their minds. Your name spoken with regret over and over again. Don't skip. The one who defended you all along is now seen as the only honest soul in that entire group. They never raised their voice. Yet their truth shook the entire foundation. Their loyalty to you has become the lesson everyone is learning too late. That faith in goodness always wins in the end. Listen, my beloved child. The universe is already rewriting the narrative. The storms that were sent to destroy you have cleared the path ahead. You don't have to fight for your truth anymore. It's fighting for you. Every step you take now is guided, protected, unstoppable. Stay with me till the end. Okay? Because someone from that meeting has decided to meet you face to face. They can't carry the guilt anymore. They've rehearsed 1,000 apologies, but when they see you, no words will come out, only tears. The same tears that ended that secret meeting. Don't scroll. What's coming next isn't chaos, it's closure. The energy has shifted completely in your favor. Everything that was said in darkness is now being brought into light. And the ones who once laughed at your silence are now learning the power of your peace. And here's the most unexpected twist. That meeting, the one they thought would ruin you, has become your miracle. Because through their plans, they unknowingly revealed every hidden truth that needed to be seen. You didn't lose anything that night. You gained clarity, strength, and divine timing. Stay till the end. Because this is your full circle moment. The secret meeting that ended in tears has now turned into your greatest testimony. The story they tried to bury has become the foundation of your rise. And now the whole world will know you were never broken. You were being built for this exact moment. Stay with me till the end. Okay? Because this part will leave you speechless. After that meeting's truth came to light, something unbelievable happened. The same people who once sat in silence, letting your name be torn apart, are now the ones defending you everywhere. Don't scroll, because what you're about to hear will make your heart feel powerful again. They can't escape the memory of that night. The shaking voices, the broken words, the way your name echoed like thunder in a guilty room. They realized too late that destiny was watching. Every tear that hit the table was a promise that the truth would rise no matter who tried to hide it. Stay till the end, because now people are switching sides. Friends who once believed lies are now returning with apologies they can't even finish. They keep saying, "I didn't know. I swear I didn't know." But the universe knows, and it's giving you back every ounce of peace they tried to take. Don't skip. The person who led that meeting is collapsing under the weight of their own mask. They can't pretend anymore. Their smiles look empty. Their words feel hollow. The same manipulation they once used has turned against them. That's not karma. That's correction. Listen, my beloved child, you didn't lose anything. You were being separated from what could never match your energy. The lies were just filters. They showed you who was real and who never deserved a seat in your story. Now only truth remains. Standing firm, like light after the storm. Stay with me till the end. Okay? Because the one who cried that night hasn't stopped thinking about you. They see signs everywhere. Your initials, your scent, your laughter replaying in random moments. They're realizing that they didn't just hurt someone innocent. They lost someone irreplaceable. Don't scroll. You're stepping into your redemption season now. The same hands that once pointed at you will now reach out for forgiveness. The same voices that gossiped will speak blessings over your name. That's how divine reversal works, quietly, powerfully, undeniably. And here's the most shocking twist. The notes from that meeting, the ones that were supposed to stay hidden, have resurfaced. Someone found them and sent them where they belong, in your favor. Every written line is proof that you were right all along. Truth doesn't need defense. It just needs time. Stay till the end, because you're no longer the person they once discussed in secret. You're the story that can't be denied, the light that can't be dimmed, the victory they never saw coming. The meeting that ended in tears has now birthed your new beginning. One drenched in peace, strength, and unstoppable grace. Stay with me till the end, okay? Because this is the final and most powerful part of all. What began as a hidden conversation about you has now turned into a divine revelation. Don't scroll. The ending of this story will make you feel every heartbeat. Every truth, every reason you had to stay strong. The same room where your name was once whispered in doubt has fallen silent. The people who sat there can't erase what they've seen. Their tears weren't just guilt. They were transformation. That meeting didn't destroy your name. It purified it. It made your truth unshakable. Stay till the end, because today those same people have started speaking differently. They tell others you have no idea what that person went through. And for the first time, they're right. They see now that your silence was never weakness. It was strength in its most divine form. Don't skip. The person who cried the hardest that night finally stepped forward. They couldn't carry the secret anymore. They spoke your truth out loud in front of the very same people who once doubted you. And as those words echoed, everyone realized that your story had never been one of defeat, but of destiny. Listen, my beloved child. The universe has balanced every scale. Every wound you carried has turned into wisdom. Every betrayal has become a stepping stone. The pain that came from that meeting was never meant to break you. It was meant to reveal the power that's been inside you all along. Stay with me till the end. Okay? Because now comes your rise. The same whispers that once tried to destroy you have turned into applause. People are watching, but this time with awe. Your peace has become their lesson, and your endurance has become their mirror. Don't scroll. The final truth is this. You didn't just survive that meeting. You outlived it, you outshined it. You outgrew it. The ones who once gathered to discuss your downfall are now witnessing your ascension. What ended in tears has become a testimony written in light. And here's the last twist. Someone who stayed silent that night has sent you a message. It's simple. Just 3 words. You were right. That's all you ever needed. That's all heaven needed to confirm that justice has been served. Stay till the end. Because this is your closure. The story has come full circle, the truth has spoken. The lies have faded and your spirit stands undefeated. That secret meeting didn't define you. It revealed you. And now the world finally sees the light that no shadow could hide.